Hey buddies, it's your buddy. Let me fix you. And we're looking at oh crap, I wasn't even freaking ready. Oh crap, man. Okay, we're looking at week. Crap, no. Oh crap, not even connected to the internet. Oh jeez, guys. Crap. Okay, we're looking at week 87. You know how it is. The song of the week is "The Devil Is in the Details" by Boards of Canada. That song definitely makes me feel things, and it is a little odd. I don't know. My week was rather exhausting. That's one word I could use. I feel like I walked out of it not necessarily with anything more behind my belt, under my big fat belly. Kind of just tired. It's 9:20 right now, and I've been fighting sleep for like 2 hours now. Genuinely, I don't know. So, okay, nothing specifically made this week exhausting. In fact, this week didn't have a big moment at all. I'm like, like, kind of burping. I'm yawning every in between every word. My body just goes out. Dude, that burps are actually your soul trying to escape. I learned that the other day, which is, I don't know. It's not something I'd ever thought about, but it's interesting. Okay, week 87. What were the haps? A big thing for me this week. I'm kind of wiggling every time I say something. A big thing. Yeah, I've used my legs for that action. You're sitting on a pillow on my knees. It's quite the comfortable setup. But this week I was trying. So I've been doing daily to-do junk in my memo pad. Let me enunciate a little better. But this week I was like, you know what? Let me try a weekly format of that. So I had weekly goals, and I would still do my daily to-dos. Honestly, I don't know. I think it's a good system, but I think I just had a bad week because I didn't really hit any of my goals, or not any. Like I hit like half, right? And I'm sure that's fine, but man, a half-baked week feels bad to look at, and I guess it's not like. I guess it's a good thing that I'm seeing it and I'm uncomfortable, right? Because without this, I wouldn't have seen it. I would have been comfortable. So in that sense, yeah, it's been good for me because I think I'm more motivated to try to be a little more consistent with stuff next week. So yeah, what were some things on there? It was like a few items that just needed to be generally done before the end of the week that were to-do-esque. I wanted to work on the game some. I wanted to finish up the claymation. I wanted to continue climbing at a good schedule, stuff like that. And some of them, yeah, sure. Like I climbed 3 days this week, and that's more than I have, I think, ever in a week. And I feel strong. I feel like I've been doing good climbing. Tugging on V5s again. Rebuilding a lot of the strength I had before I kind of had a month and a half long hiatus for no reason. Yeah, I don't know. Climbing has been good. Friday night, I was also exertive. Went to this art thing that I had a photography print in, and then with the buddies from that, I mean, Issa and our friend Lena, two buddy. With the two buddies, went from that to get Indian food. I was really excited. It's a place I love. It was horrible. I'm not going back. And it was very disappointing. And I hate spending money on food. Then we went to the playground. We went to Walmart. We bought kites, and then we went to the playground and flew kites. I've never done this before. If you have not flown a kite, holy fuck, dude, go fly a kite. Flying kites is sick. You like spin your little thing, and the kite goes up and up and up. You're just like 70 feet in the air, and you're like, holy crap, that's my kite. I'm just gonna like do a little bit like, oh, look at my kite. It's like, it's fun. You run around with your freaking kite in the air, and you feel like an awesome, like, you have a kite going on, man. That's cool. That's cool as shit. I have a newfound love for kites. And my kite broke. So I will be returning that. Thank you, Walmart. Like my $10 back. And I will be buying another one. Because I want another kite. That's freaking awesome. Yeah. The weather was fair that night. It was very, very nice. Holy crap. I'm just projecting my narsht onto you right now. Okay. The weather that night was very good. That's the first time I've gotten to experience good weather since the weather has started getting better, because it always gets bad when I get home from school and is really terrible over the weekend. And I mean, it was one night that I got the good weather, because guess what? Freaking Saturday and Sunday were rainy and trash. But I did get some decent weather on Saturday. I don't know, man. It's annoying. Weather is finicky, and I just want to go outside. Whatever. What else? Claymation. I have been busy this weekend. I mean, I climbed 3 times. That's some stuff for sure. I also worked 2 days. I didn't get around to it. And over the weekend I probably could have, but I was focused on other stuff, and I regret that some, but I don't know, it's the way it is. So, you need to do the claymation still. It's also just become a lot more of a thing than I initially expected. Like, I thought it was just going to be like, model the guy, do the thing, boom. But it's like, getting the lighting set up has been tricky as hell, because I need to get even lighting with soft shadows, which means I need 4 lights on all 4 sides, right? And that'd be fine, and I have that set up. I have grow lights with homemade diffusers, and I have it zip tied to leftover drum stands and microphone stands. And it's an awesome system. I have made my own lights. But guess what? Whenever you're doing top-down claymation, you have these lights, these big overhead lights. If the camera is under where the light is, it's going to cast a shadow. I can't be having that, man. So it's just been a really tricky-ass problem of getting the lights in the right positioning while also maintaining the camera in the spot, because I can't just hold the camera. I can't put the camera on a tripod at an angle. It needs to be perfectly flat with the subject matter, and it cannot move in between shots. It's tricky as hell. Like, this is, I realize now, I have more respect for it, but also at the same time, like, if this was a different perspective, if this was not top down, if this was to the side, seeing this like scene of these guys, dude, way easier for lighting, because the lighting can just be overhead and it just works fine, right? There's no camera that's going to be cast as a shadow. It's just annoying, because like, I have to build a freaking thing for the camera. I have to set all these lights up. I have to make sure nothing is in the way of each other, and then on top of all that, I need to be able to wiggle my hands in to move this stuff. So yeah, I haven't even figured out the lighting fully, and that sucks, because I want to have the whole thing done by this weekend, but it's just not gonna happen, man. Not gonna happen. I'm hoping that I can get it done this coming week, like done, because the lighting, I'm nearly there with it. I did a test thing with a camera not on a mount. I'll show those pictures now. On against like a blue piece of paper, so I could chroma key it out. I'll show those chroma keyed, transparent, on like a black background. I think it looks really nice. Problem is, that's me holding the camera, and that's like the biggest factor right now, is making a stand that doesn't cast shadows. Whatever. I've talked long enough on that. It's a whole thing, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But other than working on that, I don't know, man. My week has been like, I've just been working on random stuff here and there, kind of figuring out like just some junk I've needed to do for a while. A lot of notes or pages or what have you. A lot of concepting actually for the game. I felt good about that. Anyways, it's been an exhausting week. Abnormally exhausting. Spring break, I think this is my last week of school before spring break. I only get 1 week for break, but hey, I'll take anything, man. And the summer's right around the corner. And that is exciting. That is really exciting. I'm just freaking ready. I'm just freaking ready, man. Just give it to me. I'm done with this school trash, man. I'm pissed off. I don't know if you saw it. Can we get an instant replay on that projectile? I'm pissed off. Maybe it didn't appear on camera. I saw it, though. I saw it with my eyes. I'm a little proud of it, actually. Yeah. Nice. Bye. What are you looking at?